Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare
Good morning. Joining me. I'm very grateful that you're here. And I'm really excited because my blood sugar is back down to normal. Woo! Well, normal for me, high for everybody else. I had to take a couple days off of exercise, health reasons, but back at it. I'm over to hitting the gym today. And Lord willing, I'm not giving up. I am going to beat diabetes. If it kills me. I laugh, but only ironically. But anyway, I am very glad that you're very grateful that you're here every day. Um, you know what? I'm going to show my gratitude in that. For here, let's there you go. It doesn't tell me who gets these gifted subs, but I'm just glad you're here. So anyway, let's take a moment to share with others. I'll be right back.
Now appearing, victory is nigh. Hold the fort, for I am coming. Jesus, signal still. Wave the answer back to heaven. By thy grace we will. See the mighty host advancing, Satan leading on. Mighty men around us falling, courage almost gone. Fierce and long the battle rages, but our help is near. Onward comes our great commander, cheer like comrades cheer. See the glorious banner waving, hear the bugle blow. In our leader's name will triumph over every foe. Hold the fort, for I am coming, Jesus, signal still. Wave the answer back to heaven, by thy grace we will. Wave the answer back to heaven, by thy grace we will.
All right. Oh, whoa. Caught me by surprise, but X and YouTube are already running. Hope I don't get a strike again for playing music, even though the music is public domain. It is what it is. We'll deal with it. But Oh, I forgot to find out what the time. You guys could probably tell me in chat what it is. But I'm looking it up on Grok. Grok tells me top three items. And the reason I use Grok is because I paid for it. They have the blue check mark. Oh boy, I am somebody. Wildfires in cocaine and Trump pauses the planned U.S. attack. Oh, the shootout at an In-N-Out Burger in Falls, Idaho. The first um the first reports are that that guy was a anti-Trumper. Now I am pro President Trump. I'm not a mega. I am mega leaning, mega adjacent because I'm a little more libertarian, and I don't um, worship at the feet of Donald Trump. I think he was the best choice of what we had to pick from, and I like most of the things he does. The one thing I wish he would stop doing is the start and stop of fighting in Iraq. I mean Iran. I don't understand it, but because I don't have access to everything that he does, I have to say, okay, well, you're the president, giving you the authority to do this, so do it. But I sure wish we'd just go in, wipe out everything, and you have 60 days to have that troops can be on the ground. Then you got to pull out. We got to get to that point where we've destroyed everything that we can put. Pardon me. That we can put troops on the ground for 60 days, and in that 60 days, we put together a coalition with whomever is left. Look, we. The problem is that these terroristic regimes, have no problem lying to us. And if anybody dies in it's political madness. We've got an election coming up, and it would it would be a problem for President Trump to uh, make headlines that are negative. So something that's not being talked about a whole lot that I worry about is the idea of sending F-35s to Turkey. I think they have F-16, F-18, superior to almost any plane on the planet except for maybe F-35. We got to quit giving away our top-notch stuff because the biggest problem with Turkey is that they are friendly with Russia. Being friendly with Russia, Russia would go, "Hey, how about we come down and inspect your uh, oil fields? And while we're down here, why don't we take a tour of your F-35 plants?" I say plants because that's what they're going to do. They're going to plant themselves. They're going to take apart them. They'll find out exactly what's going on. And even if we put American personnel around those F-35s, number one, our soldiers do a great deal that the rest of us won't. But things happen when you're deployed. Number one, get lonely. Number two, get to thinking about yourself because nobody really contacts you. Sometimes it's because you're in a top secret place where you're not allowed to talk to anybody. Start thinking that nobody cares. So you make compromises, do things that you couldn't. But you're like, nobody cares anyway. Why should I worry? And a Russian comes up to you and says, hey, want the girl? Want some money? Want something else? Just pretend like we weren't here. And they go take photos. Or they can start asking him, hey, what do you think about the F-35? So we need to pull the brakes on. But President Trump usually gets what he wants. So we're just gonna have to deal with the aftermath vibes going. You know, it is incredible how much the United States government will happily sell or even give away top notch equipment to all these other countries, but to the US citizens, like, no, you can't have an M1 Garand. That's a that's an assault weapon. You can't have a worn out M16 whose barrel is so been shot through so many times that it's considered a smoothbore now. Because you might get good with it. I would love to have M16 with a M203 grenade. What would I blow up? Targets. I would go out target shooting. I I love to target shoot. In fact, I'm have to talk my brother in going to uh, going to the shooting range. Trigger fingers getting it, and one of the things I got to shoot last time I was there was a rifle that was chambered for 9 mil. Now I'm not a 9 mil person at all. I am 45 all the way. But I'll tell you what, it probably was technically a pistol with a shoulder brace and an extended barrel, but it, for all effects, was. And just you know, after having the power of a M16 223 round or the 5.56 and popping it, the the M16, after a while, your shoulder starts to. It feels like it's been mashed with a potato mash or a meat. But that 9 millimeter, that was just smooth, just pop, 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 and it was just. Now I don't know what the power is at range. When you're shooting targets, power's not a big deal. What I am looking into, though, if I can find one, is the railgun. The electric. They don't shoot very. They don't shoot any better than an airsoft gun. They just don't, because they don't get up they don't have the power in the conduit to bring it up to supersonic level. But it shoots a slug at the speed of an airsoft gun, a BB, and it's more for fun. But I would like to get one. I have to. The one place I thought sold them uh, is always out of stock. They don't have anything in stock, and I've seen them on Forgotten Weapons and such. I've seen them shooting them, and it looked fun. Just to and knowing that it's just a battery and a capacitor, well, a series of capacitors, series of coils that's pulling this piece of metal, this metal slug, down a tube and launching it at the end. Now, again, it's a smooth bore, so pardon me, it doesn't have the accuracy of a rifled barrel. But it's for target shooting, so it's no big deal. And since it's limited to power of a BB gun, it's it really is for fun. I don't want to say it's a toy because it's a real firearm, but it's for fun. I would love to have, and I would if I could find one that. All right, well, let's get to our joke. Rudder said, "What's the first thing a ball does when it stops rolling?" It looks around. Now we've got 5 people listening today live, so come in the chat, say hello, and if you got a joke, share it with us, and I'll tell it online, on air right now. And if it's good, I'll add it to the collection that when I get back up on stage to do stand up, I'll tell those jokes. I'll let you know what the crowd thinks. In fact, tonight is open mic for music, so I might throw out a couple of. We'll have to wait and see. Because when I go up and do the open mics for music, I get up and I play 2 songs. Done, I'm done, and I get off stage. Don't wanna wear out your welcome. But I might do a couple of jokes just to see how they go over tonight. That is a thought, and it's a pretty good thought. I think they're gonna groan, so we'll see what. In fact, I better say. While that's going on, let's get started. Heavenly Father, we thank you so much all that you do, Lord. You created this world and you put us in it. And even though we rebelled against you, you made a way, Christ, for us to be saved. Thank you so much for the salvation. And thank you for your word that teaches us about it and gives us the faith we need to believe. Lord, forgive us where we fail you. Use us where we yield ourselves. Lord, I yield myself to you willingly. Be used by you in whatever you choose. Give us opportunity to share the gospel. Lord, help us to understand your word, and I pray A joke. Joke list. That's my jokes. Like, oh, oh no. Well, I had jokes. I had hundreds of jokes. File. I'm sure I'll find it. So, I guess I'll only be doing this one joke today. But let's get started. We are in Zephaniah. Zephaniah is one of the few books that rarely study. And probably the reason is because there's 66 books. And they average about 10 to 20 chapters each. And this has 3 chapters in it. So the percentage is about 0.5% or less of the Bible is the book of Zephaniah. And so the chances of, if you were just to randomly page through the Bible, the chances of coming across Zephaniah to study would be close to nothing. So we are purposely studying it. By the way, there was a man who decided the way he was going to do his Bible study, he's going to flip through his Bible, take his finger and pound it, and whatever page his finger landed on, that was what he was going to study that day, and he was going to apply it to his life. And so he was flipping through, bam, hit the Gospels, read, and Judas hanged himself. He's like, oh man, that can't be it. So he flipped through again and bang, came across Jesus' words, go and do thou likewise. Oh, what? And so he was flipping through one more time. Jesus' words, what thou doest thou quickly. So, when I heard about that, of course, it's a joke, but when I heard about that, I was like, I used to do the random page flip going, okay, God, you control where it goes so that I can, so I don't have to do the hard work. I'll let your Holy Spirit do the work. And you know what? That, for a young Christian, is probably not a bad idea, because you don't know what you're looking at. You don't know the Word of God at all. And so God kind of winks at it. He says, yeah, all right, this is a new Christian. So I will help him out here. But as you mature, the Holy Spirit says, I want you to take on the whole counsel. Get to study him. And what I like about my pastor is Sunday morning, it is a gospel sermon. Sunday evening, it's a topical study. And on Wednesday evening, I don't know what the actual term is, but we actually study a book of the Bible, chapter by chapter. That's what we do here, is we do a chapter a day. And we're going through the Bible chronologically, which means that we're not going to do the next prophetic book, But we're going to do the next book that's in chronological order. We're getting close to studying Daniel. The Jews are about to go into slavery in Babylon. They're disobedient. What's that a picture of? It's a picture of that the world will enslave you. First allow sin to. The world hates you. They won't tell you, but they hate you. Because you're not of this world. Because you're not of this world, they want you gone. They want you to quit being the goody two shoes. Even if you aren't a goody two shoes, to them, you're a goody two. Even if all your goody two shoesness is that you love the Lord. They don't like that. Because they know that they have a reckoning to a God who will acquire it. And every time they see you, you remind them of that. All right, let's get to the word rather than me talking about it. We are in Zephaniah chapter 3.
Zephaniah 3. Woe to her that is filthy and polluted, to the oppressing city. She obeyed not the voice. She received not correction. She trusted not in the Lord. She drew not near to her God. Her princes within her are roaring lions. Her judges are evening wolves. They gnaw not the bones till the morrow. Her prophets are light and treacherous persons. Her priests have polluted the sanctuary. They have done violence to the law. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not. But the unjust knoweth no shame. I have cut off the nations, their towers are desolate. I made their streets waste, that none passeth by. Their cities are destroyed, so that there is no man, that there is none inhabitant. I said, Surely thou wilt fear me. Thou wilt receive instruction, so their dwelling should not be cut off. Howsoever I punished them, but they rose early, and corrupted all their doings. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. For then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Lord, to serve him with one consent. From beyond the rivers of Ethiopia my suppliants, even the daughter of my dispersed, shall bring mine offering. In that day shalt thou not be ashamed for all thy doings, wherein thou hast transgressed against me. For then I will take away out of the midst of thee them that rejoice in thy pride, and thou shalt no more be haughty because of my holy mountain. I will also leave in the midst of thee an afflicted and poor people, and they shall trust in the name of the Lord. The remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity, nor speak lies. Neither shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth, for they shall feed and lie down, and none shall make them afraid. Sing, O daughter of Zion, shout, O Israel. Be glad, and rejoice with all the heart, O daughter of Jerusalem. The Lord hath taken away thy judgments. He hath cast out thine enemy. The King of Israel, even the Lord, is in the midst of thee. Thou shalt not see evil any more. In that day it shall be said to Jerusalem, Fear thou not, and to Zion, Let not thine hands be slack. The Lord thy God in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing. I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly, who are of thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out. And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. At that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gather you. For I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth, when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Lord.
This is yet to be fulfilled, because after they came back from the captivity in Babylon, they were not a praised nation that was honored by everybody. They were occupied. Went from the Medio, it went from Babylon to the Mede Persian, to the Greek Empire occupied them, to the Roman Empire. After the dissolution of the Roman Empire, it became a way. It got taken over by Islamists. So this is yet to be fulfilled. Now, did Israel lose its chance? No, it didn't, because if it did, God's promises wouldn't be true, and God wouldn't be God, and we run our lives without God being part of it. Can't keep his promises, can't be God. At least not a God that's worthy of worship. But because he does keep his promises, he is worthy. Now, let's talk about something about Israel. Israel messes up. They're human. We understand. But God said, I'll bless them that bless thee and curse them. And there's no takebacks in that. No takebacks. God never rescinded them. And he didn't change it over to Christian, because we are not all children of Adam. Children of Abraham. My family's from Germany. There might be some Jewish blood in me, but I don't know. If it is, it was never talked about. And so I don't have that blessing on me of I will bless them that bless the person. That doesn't fit for me. But it does for Israel. Always will for. Oh, and the idea of all of us being children of, yeah, spiritually. But we don't get that. We don't get that promise. God promises us that he will be glorified. Now, if I had to choose between being blessed and having God glorified, the flesh would say, yeah, let me be blessed. But I want God to be glorified. And he is glorified in our weakness. He's glorified. Deal with tribulation. Out the other side, trust God. So we're not the nation of Israel. The nation of Israel is Israel, Jewish people. And I want the United States to be blessed. So, what does that mean? Well, that means for me that I reject anybody who has an inclination of negativity against Israel. Does that mean I rubber stamp everything they do? No. When I don't like it, I will voice my opinion and I stay silent. That's all. That's all that needs to be said anyway. Is I don't like this. Done. Even that I concern myself, so I restrain myself more. Unless it's absolute. If they start killing babies, no. Sorry, human life, but they aren't the abortion machine. And while individual soldiers might do acts that are heinous to Gazans, the nation Israel isn't vengeful like that. They are taking out Hamas. They are taking out Hezbollah because they killed Israelis. Now, there are people who go, well, yeah, I like Israel, but if there's any but, the only but I see is because I'm not putting caveat. I'm supporting Israel. And here's the thing about the guys who are like, well, I support Israel, but the real truth is they don't like it. But they recognize that they won't convince you to come to their way of thinking unless they first wiggle it in there. That little wedge. And they'll go, well, I support Israel, but I don't want to give them all our stuff. Well, number one, we aren't. But number two, we're giving Turkey our top fighter. What's the problem with giving equipment to Israel if we can give it to Turkey? But what they do is they're like, well, I support Israel, but I don't want to give them my money. And you know what? There are far more important things this government is spending money on that we need to eliminate before we worry about Israel. We are giving money to abortion clinics. We are giving money to NGOs that are destroying this country. We're giving money to illegal aliens who can't even give money to our veterans. So eliminating the billions, and it's only billions that we give. I say only billions, but when one guy's got $1 trillion, he could give Israel the same amount out of his pocket. But when we've got 19 billion going to Somalis, Minnesota, let's eliminate that first. Well, let's deal with the people who are guilty of scamming us first before we even talk about how much we give Israel. Find out why Elizabeth Warren, I'm super rich after becoming a cop. Let's find out why Ilhan Omar's sister got $20 million in Somali fraud money before we worry about what we're doing with Israel. Because with Israel, we are getting stuff back. We are getting, number one, intelligence information. And those that hate Israel will go, well, maybe they're lying to us. No, because we'd find out immediately and it would be exposed that Israel lied to us. They don't lie to us. They might not tell us everything because we've been proven untrustworthy with some of our presidents. But if you had any idea of how much it would cost to set up uh, uh, a spy network that gives us the equivalent information that Israel does, you would not balk at all because it would be more than billion. It would be close to $1 trillion to get that information. So, anybody who even starts talking about, well, maybe not this for, uh, stop right there. Go look. I'm not even going to listen. Examples of that are Sean Ryan. I stopped listening to Sean Ryan because he's anti-Israel. Of course, I stopped listening to Tucker Carlson. Stop supporting Black Rifle Coffee because they were concerned about the pepper box people. Starting to hear rumblings that sound like it. They haven't come out and out, but if they do, well, I'm done with them too. I don't need negative stuff in my life. I've got enough negative going on. I don't need to add to it. All right, well, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button. I'm so grateful that you're here. I love you guys. And I look forward to this every day. Oh, I got to use my Chinese yes, Saturday. I don't remember. I think I was at the grocery store, and this lady said, "I'm Chinese." I said, "Oh, Yesu Jidu Shizu, Yesu Jidu Shishen," and she was like, "Oh, you're a Christian." How cool is that? So let's do our phrases. Yesu Washu Desu. Jesu Cristo es Dios. Jesus Azur. Jesus Christ, Humak, Amaluk, Warabi El Arbab. Yasu Masi Kudehe. Jesu Jidu. Jesus Christ is Lord. Kings, Lord of Lords.